Satnam, everyone. It's Candace Blair from Soulfire Social. Thank you for joining for Sacred Sunday Cacao and Sound Ceremony on Vulnerability. Please finish your cacao. Go ahead and lie back. And as you're lying back, make sure you take a moment to take some really nice, long, deep breaths, allowing yourself to ground down into your space, to release expectations. Allow yourself to let this journey be exactly what it is for you. Let yourself be guided. Let yourself listen. Let yourself feel. Cacao has the amazing ability to unleash energy and blocks. If you need to cry, I want you to cry. If you need to giggle, giggle quietly. Just allow yourself to have an experience. This is an opportunity to let go of control, to surrender, to be vulnerable, to allow yourself to heal so you can empower yourself. In this journey also, I want you to know that it's not a solo journey with me sitting here inviting you to be vulnerable. I've been guided to share some personal things myself with you today because of experiences I had this summer that were, I think, important lessons for me. So I'm going to show you my gentles, my soft core. I'm going to show you that belly. Crack it open, because I believe that is the way to being authentic and to elevating. To drop all the shields and be fully in balance with the light and the dark. So start to breathe more intentionally. I want you to focus again on that heart space. Bringing all of the energy not from the mind. Let that drop into your heart. Bring it up from your toes, your fingertips, everything in your heart space. Perhaps in the center of your heart, you can visualize maybe a rose quartz, or a beautiful diamond, or a candle of some kind of light right at the center. And everything that you're breathing, all of this energy that you're pulling in, every breath, it starts to get a little bit brighter. Because we're going to pull it in and then we're going to send it out. But just start by gathering the strength and potency, the vibration of the cacao, all of it, right at your heart. Every time that heart beats, every time you take a breath, it's stronger, more potent. Next few breaths, that radiance starts to shine into your heart space. Front and back, the giving, the receiving, clearing out, but perhaps also shining a light on some blocks. And that's okay. Let them be. Take the power of the heart space and see how it's so strong. It starts to radiate out of your physical body. And into your field. And expands and contracts every time you breathe, but you start to be surrounded by this beautiful cocoon, this bubble of light and love. And as it expands, you start to rise up. And I want you to call in your angels and let them come and lift you up higher. Rise up in this bubble of love. And I want you to see where this bubble takes you. Maybe through the stars. Maybe a beautiful blue skies. Maybe up towards the heavens. I want you to enjoy this levity and this space. Before we do the work of dropping the shields, I just want you to find some peace. Come into your highest vibration. Keep breathing, keep rising. Your angels are going to start to guide you. They're bringing you to a very special room. This room, let's call it a war room, a mirrored room filled with armor and shields. And as they drop you in this space, I want you to see yourself in physical form. There are spiritual warriors in this room ready to help you, but the invitation is to take a little time to stand in front of this mirror and see all of the shields, all of the weaponry, all of the armor that you've added on top of your beautiful soul and your beautiful heart in this lifetime. Maybe when you were first told you were not enough or you were too much. When you were told not to feel or not to cry. You were told that being you wasn't a brilliant thing. Look at the shields you might have put on when you got your heart broken. Things you did to protect yourself. You were disappointed. Angels are there, and beautiful spiritual warriors are there, but they're there not to keep you in warrior garb, but to let you acknowledge and take off the shields. Take off the armor. Set it up. Shelve it. Time. Work through this dismantling. Honoring each lesson, each piece of armor for what it did. Thank you for protecting me. Thank you. I don't need you anymore. I've got this. Got this. I'm ready. Thank you for protecting mind, body, soul, spirit. I've got this. I'm going to go further now in my gentles, in my softness, in my vulnerability, because that is me authentically. I'm ready to be vulnerable. let yourself be completely disrobed, dismantled. Look at yourself in all of your beauty. Be vulnerable with yourself. Mirror to mirror. Acknowledge how it makes you feel. Take a nice long deep inhale. Let it go. If you're feeling anything other than absolute love and adoration for this brilliant, unique being, this body that carries your soul, see. If you can't shift that, see if you can't take a breath and raise your arms and just love this magical being that you are. The angels are going to lift you up onto a beautiful space, whether it's a cloud, a mountaintop. They just want you to dance and move and feel free, unconfined by all of this warrior wear. Move and flow every cell alive with life, every breath filling your being. Honor this life, this body, this spirit. And just get used to it for a moment. Flow with it. Dance with the angels. Can you love your imperfections or what you deem to be your imperfections? This is you right now. The sum of your experiences, ready to move forward. Stop for a moment, your movement, stand with your feet on the ground. Breathe in pride in who you are. Prideful but proud to be alive, proud to be this being. authentic. People need your voice. They need your experience. They need your wisdom from your heart. Not what you've been taught or told, but how it comes through you. Stand proud to be exactly who you are, right here, right now. Let the angels come and lift you up again. Because it's in this state we're going to continue our journey forward, to tap into that vulnerability, to take a look at the vulnerable parts of our being. Where we're going is not our traditional sacred space. I want you to allow these angels to drop you in the most lush landscape that you can imagine. Flowers, moss. This is a divinely feminine space. They might lie you down on a bed of roses. There might be water, streams, waterfalls, maybe a mist. Let yourself be dropped in all of your glory into this space, into the bliss. And I want you to just lie back and feel into the cradling of Mother Earth, Pachamama, Mama Gaia. I want you to feel like you are surrounded and enveloped by love, that you are in the safest possible space, a space for healing, for learning, space for returning to love for self. See how it feels. How is your heart here? Take a few moments to get comfortable enough. Prepare yourself to dig deep. First, relax, release. and expel with your breath any angst or fear into sharing vulnerability. So much of the fear of showing our vulnerability is judgment, releasing control of others' perception of us. What happens? What happens if I show it all? What if we could surrender that control to the divine, trusting that those that love us want all of the pieces of us, and in sharing them, we become even more deeply empowered, courageous, and authentic. This song is for you. See where it takes you. Feel the feels. It is surrender to the divine.
Oh, give up control again. It's okay not to know again. Feeling in the dark, crawling till I walk. Each time that I fall, divine remembering. Holding on too tight, trying till I'm tired from the fight. Divine surrendering. Divine surrendering. Divine surrendering. Divine surrendering. Divine Safe to surrender now. Safe to remember how. Safe to surrender now. Safe to remember how. I release what is not meant for me. I believe what's meant for me will be for me. Feeling in the dark, crawling till I walk. Each time that I fall, divine remembering. Holding on too tight, trying till I'm tired from the fight. Divine surrendering. Divine surrendering. Divine surrendering. Divine
this place of surrender. I invite you to open a channel to your divine, to your inner wisdom, to the goddess. And tune into what is it that you are afraid to show. What is it that you need to release? And as this song plays, it's called Forgive Me My. Invite you to forgive yourself for the softness, what you fear, and showing the softness. Forgive yourself for fears and doubts. Forgive yourself for fear of judgment. Forgive yourself that you forgot that you were whole and made in the light of the divine. breathing. Keep that belly open. Keep that vulnerability right there. Courage to share. Courage to be all that you are. And in this beautiful space, I want you to start to let a little more light shine in. Maybe the mist rises. Maybe for you it's a full moon and it's just coming in so bright. But let the light really start to come in on you. You're radiating from the inside out. Let yourself receive more love, more light. Visualize that you're sitting up in this sacred space and you're meditating in a great deal of flow of connection to the mother below through your roots, connection to the divine above. You are surrounded and protected and in your wholeness. And in your journey, I want you to come into meditation, opening up your heart and your channel. This is where, as you're sitting, breathing, and meditating, we're going to do something we have never done before. First, I would like to ask if I can come into your sacred circle. We'll have the opportunity to invite the goddess in and also the most perfect member of your tribe to share your vulnerability. But as I channeled this session, the message was very clear that I have to practice what I preach, to live and do the things that I ask others to do. And so if I may, in your sacred space, come in and sit with you. I'd love to be knee to knee and hold your hands and look in your eyes. I'd like to breathe with you. And I'd like to share. This summer I learned a lot about my heart. I had someone in my life, it's my ex-husband, who I really felt was my soul person. I can say I've never felt the same way about anyone else, but I've spent years clearing up that space. And I thought I'd done a very good job. But what I realized is all the work I had done had helped me to clear out the negative emotions that I had felt with him, the anger, the fear, the guilt, the shame. I thought I'd broken down the barriers. What I came to know this summer was the last piece, I'd never let go of the love. I'd never acknowledged the loss I was so angry for such a long time. I never acknowledged the loss of the love the deep love that I had, the passion, the dreams that went along with it. And so, because of my heart being so open this summer, I was able to finally allow that to be released. And the reason was also I have spent a lot of time not saying that I am not lonely, because I worried that if I said, oh, I really would like to have a partner at some point again, that people would doubt that I really am so happy in my wholeness, that they would go, oh, that they would look at me differently. I didn't trust that those who know me will know that I stand in my truth and my empowerment, but that I am allowed to say that I have lonely moments, that I have desires for divine partnership that uplift me. And when I finally trusted my tribe, trusted my voice, and shared that out loud this summer, it became very clear that I needed to heal a lot of my older self, and my inner childs were like 30, 31, and they needed to see that they didn't need to carry the warrior, the shields, the hyper independence. They could go and they could do another job, which was just make sure I stay in a high vibration and make good choices and make new choices. And that's not all. That's not all. I can share that I am scared of what I do when I'm not working, that I don't know how to not be working, and I'm being guided to sit and be patient and sit in grace, and that is really hard. And it scares me. I doubt myself at times and have to come back into alignment. I get fearful of the future. And I just want to share these things that come to me. Sometimes I feel like I drink too much wine when I have too much free time. I worry about that. I'm just going to admit it, you know. But all of these things are my humanity. And I want to share them with you, holding your hands, that I'm on this path with you. And I want to be there with you and expose that. And I don't feel judgment. I know you'll be here to support me. So the invitation, I just want to breathe with you and love you. And I'm going to cry a little bit. So thank you for allowing me to feel that and to be able to share that. Some of you have just met me, and there you go. So now what I would like you to do is you can either sit with me in this circle, but many of you, if you don't know me well, or you just might have someone else, you can happily go, Candace, thank you for sharing, and I'll step back into this space. But I want you to take the opportunity to call in a trusted person, a trusted friend, even if it's just the goddess of, not even just, God, she's amazing. She's the embodiment of unconditional love. Invite the goddess in, but I want you to invite someone in to sit with you in this space, and I want you to share with them your vulnerabilities. I want you to tell them the things that you haven't told anyone else. I want you to allow them to receive you and your heart and your truth. Free yourself. You have time. someone specific about a topic that they have hurt you, or you need to just face them with a truth, something that's in your heart that you haven't been vulnerable enough to share. Bring in, let's clear this space. Say everything you need to say. Maybe one person, the goddess, or a whole host of people. Let them come in. Share this underbelly. Show it. Space, vision them in front of you, let them know how they made you feel, get it off your chest. Maybe it's never going to happen and sit down, but take the chance to share, expose, and release. deep inhale. If you have more work to do, okay. When you're done, when you feel that underbelly is there, I want you to lie down by yourself in this beautiful place, just totally prone and exposed. Light of the divine shining down on you, your angels surrounding you. You know who your tribe is. And when you're ready, you let yourself be elevated, you let yourself be free, and you let yourself rise. And I want you to just have a journey of empowerment. Let it go. Maybe it's a commitment to, yes, I know who I can share this with. I am going to be more authentic going forward. You'll figure it out. This is your time to go in that light with the feeling of release, with the feeling of acceptance. Maybe this is the chance to figure out, I know who is going to receive me. I know who I can share this with. And you know what, if you can't, maybe do a little analysis around that. Maybe fly up in the angels with the people that you trust. Be in your light with those that honor your light, that honor your truth and want your truth. They don't want some false vision of you. They want to love every just for you. Bring your energy in. Time to listen to your heart. What does your heart want to do with this wisdom? I want you to slowly find your way back into this sacred space. Whether the angels lift you up and bring you back here, whether you stand and allow yourself to walk through the path, a portal, a door, to come back in. Take a little time, intentionally finding your way back. When you get here, I want you to allow yourself to lay in this posture that you're in, open and exposed in this dimension. To be grounded, connected, is washed away. We inhale. We expand our field. We release. We let all those angels, all those protectors, all those guides pour healing light down on us right here, filling in the gaps where the darkness used to hold, lighting us up even more. And we receive in our heart, in our belly, in our core, in our third eye. In that healing light, we ground down through our roots. We feel into our physical body. And we take a few minutes of silence to just be. And we take that time to breathe together. And before we rise, I wasn't sure where this was going to come in, but I've been so called to play you this song, and it may not be what we'd expect from a cacao ceremony, but it has been touching my heart so deeply. And I just invite you to listen to it. It gets right into my gut. And what I love about it is the verse is, I'm a little bit hurt, but a lot more free. It's an acknowledgement of we can all have these hurts, but when we let go, the freedom that comes is so potent, and that time allows us to heal. We can still say, yeah, that hurt. God, that hurt me. You hurt me. But we can let go of the lower emotions, and as we release them, we rise up in our freedom with the wisdom from the experience. So, yes, I'm going to play you a country song at the end of your cacao ceremony because that's authentically me being vulnerable, that it's going to work. So, you can lie back and enjoy it, see how it hits you, because it's been moving me. There you go. We're going to start at the beginning. Sorry, you want the whole thing. Here we go. Leaves start falling when the cold wind blows, and soon get covered by the winter snow. The birds start singing when the spring rolls around, flowers blooming through the thawing ground. When you love somebody and the love grows cold, the sun starts shining when you let it all go. There's a certain kind of hurting only time can heal. That's a pretty good picture of the way I feel. I'm a little bit hurt, but a lot more free. I ain't saying that you never took a toll on me. For what it's worth, I can finally see that I'm a little bit hurt, but a lot more free. Yeah, I'm a little bit hurt, but a lot more free. From this mountain I can see so far. Rivers running like deep, deep scars, carrying the lifeblood through my veins. Is it crazy that I'm grateful for all the pain? 'Cause I'm a little bit hurt, but a lot more free. I ain't saying that you never took a toll on me. And for what it's worth, I can finally see that I'm a little bit hurt, but a lot more free. Yeah, I'm a little bit hurt, but a lot more free. However you want to start to wake yourself up in your freedom, please go ahead. Take your time. There is no rush. There is no rush. Just going to let everybody take their time to come back. If you feel called to write in your journal, if you feel called to take time for yourself, please know that's okay. But I wasn't planning on having a share, with everyone, but we're going to have everyone online. If you would like to stay online, I think this is such a big topic. It's so important that we have the opportunity to voice what came up. So if you would like to stay on, I will stop the recording and make this very private, super safe place. But I want you to feel absolutely comfortable to join in this beautiful community and to share what's come up for you. Maybe to speak something you haven't had the confidence to speak in the past that you just want to surrender and release. So I'm going to close the recording, give everyone a chance to wake up. If you need to use the restroom, feel free, and we'll kind of gather in a moment.